All right, baby, we live
Yes, sir.
on first Friday in March.
Yes, sir.
And when this video comes up, I'll make sure to get it out to all of the necessary places.
Right on, right on. And we are finally live on Instagram. Look at that.
For the first time. Yeah. Hopefully that brings in a little bit more people.
Hope so.
Like that.
What's up, Jen? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. What is up, everybody? We are live on this first Friday outside the walls of Patreon. We are celebrating a new month. We're entering into a new season in the year. One of my favorite seasons because it's not too cold. It's not too hot.
I'm hoping to start getting some of that spring weather here, like consistent spring weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that 70-degree one day and then fucking 30 the next type shit. You know,
that's how it is here. It's bipolar as hell.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So Monday it was 90. Tuesday it was 60. Wednesday it was 45, and yesterday it was 45, and today it's 60. So it's weird.
Like, how am I supposed to dress today?
Yeah, what am I doing?
What do I have to do?
Send the child outside. He is more durable. That's what we've been doing.
It's like when they used to see canaries in the caves to see if motherfuckers there's enough oxygen and shit in there.
Yep.
Go outside in some short sleeves. Let me see if you come back cold as fuck. Then I know to put some warmer shit on. Oh, but anyway, first Friday. We're here live with the masses. So if you are tuning in, make sure to share the link out to your peoples. Try to get more and more participation in here. We got a full show. We got double house meeting, double who's man's, a bracket review. We're going to try to do all of that in 90 minutes, but we're flexible. You know, we got to go longer. We'll go longer. It's cool. As long as the interaction is there and the conversation and everybody's having a good time, I have no problem talking a little bit longer. But unless you got something to add before we go and start the show,
I am good, sir. Let's kick off this first Friday. Welcome to episode 132.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 132 of the Smoke Pit starts right now.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep. Y'all already know what it is.
You already know.
Friday night. Just got paid. He's jumping. Feel all right. It is Friday, the first Friday of March. Hence the first Fridays. We're live everywhere. Able to share it. We want more people to experience what our patrons get. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was earlier this year. Or late last year, we did it for December. We're like, yo, that's pretty dope. So we've been running with it every first Friday of the month so far in 2024. And every time we've done it, it's been a good turnout. So we'd like to welcome you. If this is your first time seeing the Smoke Pit live, you're in for a treat. It is I, the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy, and my partner in crime over here, bred like a king, made his Kelvin Cately, and the dynamic duo of Black and Mac. I want to get this shot in, but before we do that, we got a lot to talk about. Really, 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 really big shout out to our sponsor for the month, Cons Custom Creations. If you want to talk about that real quick, plug the wifey, if you will.
Yep. So I'm actually wearing some digs tonight. She made the shirt for the No Gimmicks podcast. She is doing custom merch. She's going to be putting out pricing sheets here soon too. So shout out to her. She's getting her stuff off the ground. She's working with the Queens. I have no idea what they're doing. But yeah, they are getting some stuff together. And from what I can tell, because she doesn't talk too much, but what I can tell is that it's going to be dope. So, but she makes custom merch for you guys, not just DFPN stuff, whatever you can imagine. She's really good at it. She has like a full setup. So if you can imagine it, she can create it for you and you can rock it. So hit her up, Cons Custom Creations, over on Facebook. If you're on IG, shout out to the IG watchers tonight. If you're on IG, it is cons_custom creations on IG. So shout out to her.
Ooh, we got to add that to the description then, so they can find her on all platforms. On all the platforms.
Yes, sir.
But, got a shot. Do you have one? Do you have yours ready, sir?
I do tonight, yes.
You finishing off your moonshine still?
I'm determined to finish it off tonight.
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here's to the first Friday of March. Kicking off a great weekend for everybody, hopefully, and moreover, hopefully, a fantastic and magical month of March for all those who are hearing our voices or watching our faces. So here's to you all, DFPN family, and those who are tapping in, Pitmasters worldwide. Salud.
Salud. Not bad.
But first, look at the upgrade to the studio for my man Black Mac. What's going on here?
Yep. So if I don't know if people have been noticing, but I kind of have my screen off the last couple because I was upgrading. But yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Must be
I had to
nice.
match. So for those who don't know, there's a new podcast coming with me and Frank D called Rogue Scoundrels. And my setup is kind of similar to his because he has the whole Star Wars setup. And for those who don't know, he is a Sith person and his lightsaber is his lamp. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to let you have all the fun. I went and got me a fucking lightsaber. And it's my lamp. So,
bro, so you're embracing your Sith side? I thought it was gonna be like counter.
No, this is just for the DFPN colors. But when we start the show, the shit will be green. Please.
All right. Okay. I was like, man, y'all both going Sith? All right.
Nah.
That's what's up. Shout out to the homie Frank D, man. Can't wait to hear what you guys got cooking for us and whatnot. But
appreciate it.
Since we got shouts out the way, talked about all that stuff. If you're looking for information on how to join the Patreon, if you want to watch it live every Friday, look in the description down below. Yeah, I'm ready to get in the house meeting, man. We got some stuff to talk about.
Yes, we do.
All right. So a couple of topics to talk about. One that just popped up today, but one that was cooking for most of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for a house meeting, y'all.
I think we need to have a house meeting, y'all.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been brought to my attention that there is a I guess you would say a divide in a certain topic that I thought was dead and buried concerning the cinematic masterpiece from Marshall Mathers, 8 Mile. I don't know why it hasn't won any awards. I think it won an Oscar for Lose Yourself for the soundtrack. So best original. Yeah, I got an Oscar for that. So shout out to friend of the podcast, Eminem. Whenever you're free, sir, whenever you have time, we'll see if we can pencil you in on our show. But it was brought to my attention because I stay on the social medias when I'm bored. And it was a post on Instagram that was like, who won this round between B Rabbit, played by Eminem, and Lotto, member of the Free World group in 8 Mile. And to me, I always assumed that M did his thing. B Rabbit, won that round. Obviously, in the movie, they said he won that round and moved on to destroy Papa Doc in the final. They had a poll up, and the poll was like ridiculously close with Lotto winning that round. I want to play the battle for us, and then we can discuss, and then also talk about it with the Pitmasters that are in the comments. But I want to bring this up. We'll listen to the bars, all that stuff, and then we'll discuss. But ladies and gentlemen, here is the B Rabbit versus Lotto rap battle.
Hold on, before you play that, are we going into this clip with any disclaimers? Because I know
what disclaimers would you like to put out there?
This is an old battle. The movie is fairly old at this point.
Over 20 years old.
Right.
Or about 20.
About 20. Yeah. So it's an older movie. The bars aren't what you are witnessing now, but for this time period, we have to keep this in mind.
Okay. I was looking at like whose bar, like I don't care how old they are, just whose bars
hit. Right.
So we ready?
Yep.
Disclaimers out the way. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you guys got audio or not.
Heads. Choose. Lotto, on you, baby. You first. Don't matter. DJ, spin that shit. He's taking a shot. I'm about to smash this cat. Fuck this coward, dog. We want in this motherfucking house. What's going on, baby? Yo, it's time to get rid of this coward right here once and for all. Sick of this motherfucker. Check this shit out.
Rip it, baby, rip it. Yeah.
Yo, I'll spit a racial slur, honky sue me. This shit is a horror flick, but the black guy doesn't die in this movie. Fucking with Lotto Dog, you gotta be kidding. That makes me believe you really don't have an interest in living. You think these niggas gonna feel the shit you say? I got a better chance joining the KKK. On some real shit though, I like you. That's why I didn't want to have to be the one you commit suicide to. Fuck Lotto, call me your leader. I feel bad that I gotta murder that dude from Leave It to Beaver. I used to like that show. Now you got me in fight back mode. But oh well, you gotta go, then you gotta go. I hate to do this. I would love for this shit to last, so I'll take pictures of my rear end so you won't forget my ass. And all's well that ends okay. So I'll end this shit with a fuck you, but have a nice day. Okay. Can't be mad.
I killed that fucked up white boy. Fuck, I ain't shit.
Settle down. Give a man a chance. All right, Buddy Rabbit's up next. All right, B Rabbit, you got the mic. It's on you. You know what to do. DJ, spit that shit.
He ain't got shit to say.
What up, we got something? Yes, sir.
You can't fuck with us yet.
See what you got. Come on, Rabbit.
Get him.
You don't want it. Nah.
Ward, I think you were a little hard on the beaver. So was Eddie Haskell, Wally, and Miss Cleaver. This guy keeps screaming. He's paranoid. Quick, someone get his ass another steroid. Blah, 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 blah. I I ain't hear what you say. Hibbity hoopla. Is that a tank top or a new bra? Look, Snoop Dogg has got a fucking boob job. Did you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same shit that he said. Fuck you up. Matter of fact, dog, here's the pencil. Go home, write some shit, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until something don't hit you. Fuck it. You can take the mic home with you. Looking like a cyclone hit you. Tank top screaming Lotto, I don't fit you. You see how far the white jokes get you? Boys like, how Vanilla Ice gonna get you? My motto, fuck Lotto. I get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow.
Okay, B-Rabbit.
Okay.
All right, man. So that's the battle. I would like to let you have first dibs at it, being an MC and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Honest opinion, bro.
Honest
opinion, because in the comments we got somebody saying AD saying he always thought B-Rabbit lost this one. So what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna break this down as an MC. Okay. Also as a battle rapper. So in the battle rap world, Eminem had what most people would call gas, right? In the room, he's got his crowd with him. If his bar hits even a little bit, they're gonna go crazy for it. That's what we call gas.
I will say both people
had it.
Right.
Both people had it. Also, in the context of this particular battle, a lot of people don't know Eminem let people get their shit off. So this was actual rapping. He actually rapped. But Eminem was letting people get their shit off. And if you look in this clip, he was like, damn, he was smiling a little bit when Lotto was rapping. He was like, oh, this motherfucker spitting. So he's like, I gotta jab you a couple of times. Now, with that being said, I was always one of the people like, Lotto might have got this motherfucker, bro. Lotto might have took this one. But M had some gas in the room. The tank top don't fit you bar. That shit was hard. That shit was hard. That's yeah. So I was always one of the people like, yo, man, Lotto got him. But for the movie, especially with the gas, like you got to give it to M. But yeah, I thought Lotto got him that battle.
You did?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So I would like to start off by saying Lotto is coming in at a disadvantage because Anthony Mackie is the leader of his crew.
Exactly.
So I would say like
exactly.
He has a debuff coming into the battle. Lotto is at a debuff coming into the battle with Anthony Mackie as the leader of his rap group.
Very fair.
Of the 3 participants from Free World that battled B-Rabbit in the movie, he was the best one.
Yes,
by far. It's not a close. He the first dude that went up there was garbage, right?
Oh,
and then of course we all know Papa Dog didn't say shit because he choked, right? Here's how I think M won. I think Rabbit won, and here's why I think he won. Because he won the coin toss. He won the coin toss, let my man go first, which allowed him to provide clapbacks. Now, if it was like a 3-round battle, like in
Smack.
Yeah, Smack or Bread,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Lotto probably would have ended up coming back. But since it's only 1 round, Lotto let off his clips first. But just like in football, you win the toss, you always defer, right? You always want to know what you have to do to win. In the overtime, you never get the ball first. You always let the other team go because then that lets you know what you need to get.
Right.
So Lotto went in. He had some memorable bars. Very memorable bars. But M being able to come back and respond to those bars helped him out. The part that I really like is the part where he's like, pay attention, meathead, you saying the exact same shit that he said, which was you white, you shouldn't be here type shit. Like all the white jokes. And M's just like, God, is that all y'all got? Just white jokes. I'm a clown your actual appearance and then clown the fact that you have nothing original. You know, go home, write some shit, make it suspenseful. Don't come back till something dope hits you.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You can take the mic home with you. And then also my motto, fuck Lotto. I get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow. I'm like, bro. And then it was the acapella part.
Yeah,
So
M was hitting them, bro. M was hitting.
M won. Oh shit. Ants in the comments saying Lotto died recently.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Not bad. I mean, he took this L though, but rest in peace. Like we're not gonna elevate him to winning just because he passed. Like was he a legit rapper? Was he an actor that was?
Yeah, most of the people that he battled in that movie were actually rappers. Like one of them still battles.
So that's why I was like, he had.
Yeah, that first dude was ass.
So that's all I'm saying. But M went up there. B Rabbit went up there with full counter and won that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that's why like the crowd just wants clapbacks, bro. And I think like even when you watch Smack and shit like that, if you get to go after the person, the chances are in your favor. Like the tide is in your favor to win that battle. Now there's been times, and I've seen many of them, where the first round or the first volley from the first dude be so impactful, like now it's on you to respond to the fucking shit, but then the member is unable to come back with some clever shit. And then it's like, you know.
You're right.
Yeah, you ain't doing it. So there's been 3-0 rounds, 2-1 rounds based on that stuff. But when you're in a battle where it's like you only get one round to go against each other, like a freestyle Friday, right? You really don't get the chance. And plus, we talk about Freestyle Friday for 106 in Park. My favorite one is the white dude that was blind. He was a Blind Fury.
Blind Fury. Yeah, Blind Fury was killing people, bro.
Cooking cats, blind and white. And I'm just like, bro, brothers was out there losing their shit, mad that they can't beat this motherfucker.
Losing their mind. Bro, this dude freestyled like Chris Brown. And while Chris Brown was there.
Yeah, I remember that one. Oh my God. I was like,
yeah, stop the battle, bro.
Bro, cut this shit out. This motherfucker singing and shit. Yeah. He's singing.
Throwing the damn towel.
For the love of God, stop the match. Stop the match.
He killed him.
Yeah. So I mean, I was shocked. Like I can see why people, especially because the poll was in. I'm glad I waited till March to post this, because if it was February, I'd have to give it a lot off the culture.
Yeah, off the
strength of the culture. So that's why I'm glad I waited till Friday so I could be objective. You know what I'm saying? Because my blackness would not allow me in those 29 days of February.
You had an extra day.
I waited. You know what I'm saying? I waited. So I could be objective. But and I'll let y'all know, man. If we do anything in the month of February, you know, it's all black, 100%. Yep. Like I can't do it. I won't do it. You'll say, who won this battle? I would stay quiet.
Lotto.
I know what the truth is. But if I was pressed to answer, Lotto. The minute March comes, hey, now that I look back at it, I don't have to say M won that one. But if you're watching, let us know who you think won in the comments. There's a lot of people saying M. There's a couple that said Lotto. And obviously we know that I'm glad they did not let Anthony Mackie rap. Let me just say that first and foremost. I'm glad M
they didn't. I just thought about that.
I'm glad M went first. And I know they did it in the movie just to be like, you know, go all out, let this dude go. And then, you know, we'll see what he got. And then the dude choked because B Rabbit choked before. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole thing. I get why they did it in the movie. And it worked. And it worked in the movie. I liked it. But in real life, like, bro, Anthony Mackie can't rap.
What if he got bars though? I'm just saying. What if he got bars, bro? What if Falcon What if Falcon has bars that we don't know about? What if this motherfucker drops a song called On Your Left and this shit is fire?
Sam is on popping because of Cap. Because Cap felt, he's like, bro, I'm a veteran, you're a veteran. I'll fucks with you. I'll bring you with me. You know. Because think about it. And we'll talk real quick before we get to the next topic. What was Sam's actual contribution throughout the Infinity Saga? What was his big moment where he's just like, fuck, man, he did that?
He didn't really have one. Well,
think, man, because you know I ain't gonna have nothing for you. You're the conscious of, you know what I'm saying? You're the effective party. You're the person that's just like, man, Mac, you going too hard on my boy Anthony.
All I can remember him doing was like when in Infinity War, when they were breaking through the barrier in Wakanda, he was the one helping. Him and War Machine was bombing that shit. That's it. That's all I can remember from him.
You think? I mean, but did that do anything though?
Nah, they still got them.
Like if they got in an extended battle, what could he really do?
Nothing. I mean, he got beat up by Ant-Man, so that alone is like, you got to hold his L, my guy.
Right? Right?
Hold that L. Hold the L.
I think they might have I don't know if you want to reshare the, let me see if the stream is still
we got hit with a notice.
For 8 Mile, my guy?
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey man, pause for station identification. Let us
we got hit. We'll delete and then we'll come back.
Are we going I feel like fighting the power on this one. It was 3 fucking minutes of publicly, you know what I'm saying? It's public domain at this point, my guy.
That movie is old as shit.
Out here.
But we got hit by a high power too. NBC Universal. Thank you. Now we know. We're on your radar.
You son of a bitch. Are we still streaming in the fan group? Let me see where we're still up at. I mean, we're just bringing more eyes to the battle.
Yes, I know, man.
We're not we can't monetize shit yet. Like, stop doing this shit. Like, if you look at our followership and be like, oh, they can monetize this shit. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, the content's not available right now. So we're gonna do this here.
I already did it. I deleted it and refreshed it. So they're coming back.
Did you?
Yep.
All right. Hopefully we'll see. We'll sit back and see. Hey, shout out Kimpachi who jumped in here. Refresh. Cool. Everybody's good to go. It looks like the numbers are coming back up. I just want to say off rip, NBC Universal, fuck free world, 313. Fuck free world.
Everybody in the 313.
Everybody in the 313. Put your motherfucking hands up. Look. Now, why you stand tough? Notice that this man did not have his hands up. Anyway, so we're back at it. We're coming back. If you are joining us, rejoining us, please reshare this. Get more people in here. I feel disrespected from NBC Universal, but I want everybody to come back in because what we're going to talk about in our next house meeting segment is a meeting that a topic that just popped up. Shout out to Pitmaster Rocky Robbins. He posted this, and it was a page full of iconic 80s movies. And the conundrum was you can only pick 3 You can only pick 3 of these movies to watch, right?
Mm.
As you can see on the screen, and if you're listening, over 40 comments were posted in here just from today about this topic. And I'm looking at this. I mean, for those listening, the movies on here: The Breakfast Club, Top Gun, The Outsiders, Tron, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, 16 Candles, Rocky IV, Pretty in Pink, The Karate Kid, what is this? Nightmare on Elm Street, Teen Wolf, E.T., Empire Strikes Back, The Goonies, The Dark Crystal, Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Lost Boys, Gremlins, Dirty Dancing, Short Circuit, Poltergeist, Stand By Me, Coming to America, Heathers, Roger Rabbit, The Fly, The Evil Dead, Purple Rain, Child's Play, Blade Runners, Lean on Me, Weird Science, Flashdance, Big, Beetlejuice, Never Ending Story, and Mask. Iconic list. Lots of good movies. Here.
Yes.
Lots of fantastic movies, classic movies, very integral staples in the 80s. You can't think 80s without thinking about a handful of these movies.
Right.
So I flip it back to you, sir.
All right.
Were you able to pick just 3 movies out of this and be content with those?
No, I can't. I can't. But if I'm gonna start anywhere, I am going to start where my heart is, and that's The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
That'd be one of them.
All right.
In my eyes, if it's not the best, other than, and here's my other disclaimer, because for a long time, that was the best movie of the saga. Until Rogue One came out.
I agree.
Rogue One is in my eyes the best Star Wars movie.
I agree. 100% agree.
So, but if I'm gonna start anywhere, I'll start there.
Have you figured out what number 2 would be?
Number 2, undoubtedly. So here's my first 2. Empire Strikes Back is 1. Number 2 is Coming to America. Because that movie is so funny and so ingrained in my childhood that I don't think I could get rid of it. So I would take Coming to America as my number 2. My number 3. Here's where it gets tricky. Because the rest of these movies I can easily insert there. I can 3 easily put
highly interchangeable.
Yeah.
What you said. Okay.
Yeah, I could put any of these movies as my third one. And it would make sense to me. The first movie that comes to mind is The Goonies, because I love The Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie that comes to mind, and is one of my favorite movies, is Lean on Me, because it has one of my favorite lines in any movie ever. You smoke crack, don't you? Just in the context of that movie, that line is fucking hilarious.
Oh, I agree 100%.
That line is fucking hilarious. I could do that. I can go Rocky IV, because Rocky IV is, in my mind, the best Rocky movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a show in itself. But I could do that. I could do Beetlejuice, E.T., Top Gun, Ghostbusters. I could do any of these movies, man, and it would all make sense. So my third movie, I'm picking it now, and I know I'm gonna get rid of it later. It's probably Rocky IV.
You just said that was the best one.
I know. I said I'm gonna pick it as my third movie, but if you ask me this again, it's gonna be another answer.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Because I'm picking it knowing that I'm getting rid of Goonies, and I love Goonies. But if I get Goonies, then I'll be like, well, there's Beetlejuice, then there's Top Gun, then there's Ghostbusters, then there's Child's Play, which fucked everybody up. So man, yeah, it's a lot, bro. But I'm gonna pick Rocky 4.
So you got Empire Strikes Back, Coming to America, and Rocky 4.
Yeah.
I went into this thinking, as a kid in the 80s, the movies that I saw that speak to me, number one, Roger Rabbit. Cinematic masterpiece to me.
God damn, there's that too.
I'm like, bro, this is cartoons and real life magic.
Yeah.
As a kid, I'm taking this shit in. Jessica Rabbit, I swear to God, when I had my first erection in a theater.
Yes, I was thinking this.
What is happening to my body?
It seems my wee-wee has gotten rigor mortis.
Yes. Something's wrong. My pants don't fit anymore. This is weird.
It's
so there's
poking my zipper, Mom.
Yes.
I can't explain it.
I'm adjusting myself in my seat. Roger Rabbit, off rip. Next up, Empire Strikes Back. Laser swords. I was like, fuck. I'm in. You know, whole lot of that. That was my first introduction to Star Wars. Then number 3 for me, Gremlins.
Oh, yes.
I loved Gremlins. I loved Gizmo. Mogwais?
Yeah.
The actual term of the fuzzy, cute creatures before. Now, I will say, like, when they started, like, I was freaked out a little bit when he fed him after midnight and he was, you know, popping and cloning himself all over the place. Like, that part I was weirded out. But when they turned into, like, other furry, cute animals, I was like, oh, that shit's cool. But then when they got in water, it turned into the motherfucker. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers out here. Wow. She put old buddy in the microwave and had him explode and shit. I was just, bro, this shit is crazy. But it stands out. Neverending Story was a close fourth.
Yeah.
A close fourth. And then I would say to round out the top 5, Goonies would have to be on there.
Yep.
That would be my top 5. But Short Circuit would probably be 6. Like, I could legit go through these things. Because
that's what I said.
At the age I was at, like, I'm not watching The Breakfast Club in the 80s as a kid. Like, I was born in the 80s. You know, like, as I got older, I go back, I'm like, Breakfast Club is, like, still to this day, I'm a believer that Breakfast Club is overrated as fuck. Like, I just wasn't into these teen things like 16 Candles, Teen Wolf, Heathers, you know, like all that shit. Like, I was
Molly Ringwald and shit.
I wasn't at that age to where that shit was speaking to me. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. High school drama? Bro, I'm in fucking 3rd grade. The fuck I'm entertain me.
I don't care about this shit.
Yeah. So I'm only
except Purple Rain. Purple Rain was like there.
No, Purple Rain.
I don't know why young me was into that, but
I was bored as a kid. I was like, well, who the fuck is this? Like, he like girls? Like, that was me at 8. Like, what? They wear the same clothes. What the fuck is this? You know, in my head. There was because my uncle was watching it. He was staying with us. My mom's younger brother. He was like 18 and he was staying with us. And like, she would go to work and he watching me and my older brother. He put this movie in, knowing good and well we shouldn't be watching this shit. Mother, that one scene with Apollonia, he gonna be like this to me, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like,
come on now.
Like, if you didn't want me to watch this, you shouldn't have been putting it on. Huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time. A good one.
So we have people in the comments about Ghostbusters? ? Ghostbusters was cool. It just wasn't in my top 3. You know. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. The Karate Kid is probably bad for top 5. You know, Beetlejuice, I would say, like Coming to America, all that didn't hit me till like the 90s when I'm old enough to understand the fucking comedy and that shit. Then I look back and see it like, oh shit, this is great. The Dark Crystal, again, I watched it as a kid. I was like, I'm not understanding it. Like, as a kid, I'm not following this shit.
Right.
I'm not following it, bro. If they really wanted to fuck me up, they'd put some fucking Land Before Time on this motherfucker.
Oh my God, yes.
You know, DuckTales the movie type shit. You know, shit as a kid where I'm just Transformers the movie. If you wanted me to really just be like, I was like the first one off rip. I was like, too easy. Bop, bop, bop. Because as a kid,
I had my two, but my third one, I was like, oh, I don't know.
No sweat. But yeah, so looking through some of these comments real quick, we got Top Gun, Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, solid. Top Gun, Coming to America, The Evil Dead, Top Gun, Lean on Me, Purple Rain, Top Gun, Breakfast Club, Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice, and Goonies. That was our very own Jen Johnson.
Not mad at it.
Jedi's in here, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Breakfast Club, The Lost Empire Strikes Back Boys. He was trying to combine two.
The Lost Boys.
We got Goonies, Ghostbusters, Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, we got people saying I can't do it. Some people upset that certain movies didn't make it, but they went with Goonies, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Top Gun. Back to the Future, Empire Strikes Back, Gremlins. Back to the Future's on there too. That was pretty dope for me as a kid. Now that I think about it. But I'm looking, and there are certain movies that aren't getting love. And like nobody has put Never Ending Story on there, which is like crazy to me. I thought a couple people would have did it.
Right.
But it's cool, we don't have to eliminate the rest of them. So that's why I think I went into it with let me just pick the shit that I like and move forward. But what up, Kim? Thanks for jumping in. EJ saying Transform. Like that's what I'm saying. There are movies on here that really would have wrecked me, but a lot of these things, like as a kid, I'm not checking out Evil Dead.
Right.
I saw The Fly as a kid, and I was just like, "Well, this is scary." It's like I don't like this movie. Looking back,
that movie was wild. As a kid, that movie was terrifying.
Blade Runner was wild. Lean on Me. I'm just like, why is this motherfucker so angry? Like, what the fuck is going on with this man?
Oh, I loved Lean on Me. I loved it.
This motherfucker, like, y'all better sing like y'all was singing before. Like, bro, what the fuck? Well, I'm going to school. Like, bro, is this how principals be out here?
Yep. Lean on Me was beyond Scared Straight before Beyond Scared Straight. Like, you just show kids Lean on Me.
That ain't Beyonce. That motherfucker should have been fired. Let my child be going to a school where the principal's snapping like this, bro. Me and him gonna have to throw hands, bro.
This was the 80s, bro.
I will fight more. I don't give a fuck when it is, bro.
the 80s, parents gave other parents permissions to beat you.
Oh, my mom did not.
Oh,
my
for
mom
real?
came to the school to do that shit. She was like,
that too.
Nobody's putting hands on my kids. Nobody's yelling at my kids like this.
I'll whoop his ass myself.
When my son acts up, you call me and I come to the school. You don't raise your voice at my kids. So that's what I was just like, bro, these black parents cool with this motherfucker just spazzing like this on their head?
Yeah. If it's in the South, shit.
It wasn't. This shit was in Detroit or some shit.
Yeah, it was.
Who was Lean on Me at? Detroit or some shit. Like DC or it was
based on a real story too. Like Baltimore or some shit like that.
You said Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Oh. I was like, this nigga was evil, but I don't know evil. Oh shit. But yeah, so if you're watching, listening, three things you can do. I guess two things. You can listen, you can, if you're watching and you see the screen, you see the movies, throw it in the comments what you're doing. If you're listening, oh shit, we got Annalisa. She said Goonies, Lean on Me, and Ghostbusters. Bro, as a kid, y'all was really fucking with Lean on Me like that. That's
yeah.
Or are they looking back at it like as an adult now, trying to pick their three favorite movies from here? Because I just looked at it. Me and the go ahead.
Again, that you smoke crack line, like I don't think people get the gravity of that shit. Tell a kid like you smoke crack, don't you? Like, god damn, bro, he's 12.
I'm never coming back to school. Like, mom be like, why you ain't going to school? Motherfucker, principal talk about smoke crack. Ran up on me in the fucking bathroom, talk about sing the song, sing it. Like, bro, what is wrong with you?
That school
this man had the whole city going to City Hall to get this motherfucker out of school. He was causing a riot. I'm like, bro, you gotta go. I understand.
Clark wasn't. He was with the shits, bro.
Yeah, he was. My mom would not have played that shit off rip. I'll tell you that shit right now. But let us let us move on. How about that? Let us segue to Who's Man. We got a double feature for you tonight.
Oh, this is a good one tonight.
We're gonna start with everybody's favorite MC.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with everybody's MC who is backpedaling better than a Pro Bowl cornerback. His man-to-man backpedal game is strong.
Super.
Sauce Gardner out here, bro. Sauce Gardner out here. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself for this week's edition of Whose Man's Is This?
Hey, yo, who man's is this? Oh, man's is this? Who man's is this? I need to know.
Oh, you see the name. Now, there have been times really, really, really close. Like, I was really considering just adding this dude. He didn't do anything. He just posted some on Instagram. And I see his beard. I'm like, this motherfucker got to be on Who's Man's. Based on his beard. You're muted, by the way.
My bad. Every time. Every single time.
I see that beard, that little drawn-on stencil-like thing, and I'm just like, I can't fucking stand it. Every day he walks out his house with that shit. Like, he walks out with that shit on purpose. It's not like he was in a barbershop or he fell asleep and somebody drew that shit on his face and he didn't know. He willingly walks out the house with that shit on.
You're in your 50s, Joe. Let it go.
Then there was that one time we had a competition where who could make the funniest caption when he was out there in the music booth and that fucking bro. Y'all seen it. If y'all are veterans of the fan group, y'all know exactly what the hell we talking about. But what I want to get into is we talked about it last week. Trump showed up at SneakerCon and was like, I got some sneakers for you guys. They're going for $3.99. Sneakerheads. You guys are sneakerheads. Here, buy my sneakers. Buy my sneakers. And they sold out of the never give ups or never surrender ones, right?
Yep.
Whatever it's called.
The January 6s.
Yep. And I was looking at some of the resale stuff online, and they're reselling for like triple, quadruple the price. Well, somebody said they sold theirs for $8,000, right? I'm just like,
Jesus.
Good for you. You know, profit off of that shit. But Fat Joe, who is trying to stay relevant in the culture, is trying to do what he can, saying he is the best sneakerhead in the game. Like, he's saying he has the best shoe collection, and there's plenty of athletes, plenty of celebrities, rappers that are saying they have the best game. So at this point, I don't give a fuck at this point. You know, like,
right.
You got the money to buy them fucking shoes, you do your thing. But he went, nobody captured him. He purposefully went on his live to floss the Trump sneakers. And I'll bring the video up. And let's see if we can. Oh, there's no way to make this full screen. It's fine. We'll just play it. Hopefully the sound goes for you guys, and we'll let Joey Crack explain himself.
Friends and family, there's only 50 of these.
I gotta get my hands on it. Once again, I'm not a Trumper. I dislike Trump. I'm not voting for him. Not now, not never. But I'm a sneaker collector into the art. So I had to find these. Now the mayor's gonna call me. Everybody's gonna call me and say, you wilding out, Joe. Why you got the Trump? Look, mayor's the first one. Joe, I'm a sneaker collector. I don't know what none of these guys did. I collect sneakers. The rarer, the better. No, I didn't pay for these sneakers. Sorry. I didn't pay for these sneakers. They knew I had to have them because I'm the biggest in the game. So what I do is collect.
Show them the box first, what it said.
That's what I want to pause on. I want to leave it right here. Based on everything you heard, he don't support Trump. He don't do none of that stuff. The box says Trump, friends and family. And he sent it to you for free. So I'm gonna leave this on the screen, and I want to hear your thoughts on this, Black.
Sir, first and foremost, Fat Joe, you can't come on live with the shoes like it's a goddamn Kinsley food critic video, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, Joe. I got the new Trump 6s. They just came out. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. Like, come on, Joe. You bought them shits, my guy. You just admit it. You bought them. Why? I don't know. You got these shits though. You're not the biggest in the game. I'm pretty sure there's other shoe collectors that are bigger than you that probably passed on these shits, Joe. They probably did. They most likely did. Now, if you would have said, like, listen, I want to get the shoes. I'm a shoe collector. Therefore, I know I can profit by selling these again. I would believe you then. I'd believe you. Because it's a hustle. It is a hustle. My son does it. Like, my son gets shoes. I'm like, dude, why the fuck did you buy these? He's like, I'm going to sell them again. Okay, cool. Sells them, makes more money off of them. No sweat. I can understand that. But saying you got these shits, Joe, stop. We live in a capitalist country, bro. You bought these motherfuckers, bro. You bought them. You bought these fucking shoes. So you could come on the gram and stunt and flex. Nah, bro. Somebody said goddamn Trader Joe.
AD, you win.
Yes.
AD, you win, bro. Trader Joe's out here.
You done funded this man's campaign, Joe. That's what you did. You funded the movement by buying these shoes.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna vote for him. It doesn't fucking matter, Joe.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So let's look at it this way. You're saying he paid for them. He probably.
Oh, no question.
I think paying for them is probably the easiest way out of this shit.
Yeah.
Because to get this to say they sent them to you, why does Trump have your contact information?
Exactly.
To send you these things. 2, you showed the box. It said Trump, friends and family. Why are you on that list of Trump friends and family? Yet you continue to try to tell us you ain't supporting them. You never will vote for them.
No.
You haven't, and you won't. Yet here you are using your platform to promote his shoes.
Yep.
Second, you got him for free. Cool. The line he used a quote when he was talking about it. He was like, I don't know what none of these guys did. I'm a collector. You know what Trump did. He was in the seat for where were you at for the last 4 years, my boy? You ain't see what Trump was doing when he was the president? Sir, you ain't see what's going on. This man's trial's been all on the news. New York is like, bro, you owe us $330 million. You don't know what he did? My man had a fucking university that went upside down and scammed people out of fucking money. The fact that I know what he did lets me know other people know what he did. Because I am the least. I am the least person to try to get and know what policies motherfuckers trying to do. My shit is like, if this shit come across mainstream shit, I'm just like, God damn, this shit must be wild. Because a lot of politicians have their shit hidden to where you got to research to find what the fuck they did. Trump shit was on fucking full display. I don't know what he did. MAGA? Make America great again? When it was hot to be going against him, when everybody was standing up against him, you was all loud and proud about not knocking Trump. Now you are friends and family? Now you on friends and family status, B?
Yep.
Knowing what your audience is? You know what I'm talking about? Knowing what the audience is on? Your audience.
Yep.
Mostly black people. You know, oh my God, bro. Like, Joe, you stupid as. Why did you do this? Who was in your circle? Who allowed you to do this?
Who?
When this shit came to your house and you opened the box, like, I don't know what the addressee thing was, like where it came from. If you looked at that shit like Trump Incorporated, Trump Enterprises, Trump Company, like, y'all should have, hey, hell nah, bro.
I don't want them.
We can't do this shit.
Yep.
I'm a collector. So if Jeffrey Dahmer was out there and he released the fucking, Cannibal 11s, you scooping them?
Yep.
Because they're rare?
I collect sneakers.
Candace Owens drops the fucking, black conservative red bottoms. You scooping?
Yep.
Because you a collector?
I collect sneakers.
George Zimmerman dropped shoes. George Zimmerman dropped some shoes. You ain't scooped them up?
I bet he did.
Why he
He's
ain't
the
go
biggest
live
in the game. You can't come on live with a fucking beard like that and be believable, Joe. Your beard is lying on you.
Oh shit. EJ, you do have a point. According to our boy Raymond Arroyo, no one understands the culture like Trump. He knows.
Yep. He
knows better than any politician what the culture is feeling.
Trump is in the streets.
Joe. Like, I felt the way about Joe for a while. And I'm gonna say it's because his use of the word nigga. Like, I'm at a point where I'm just like, you say nigga more than black people.
Yep.
I don't care if you grew up around black people, who your friends were. If I'm in a room with Joe and he says the word nigga, I'm gonna be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Hey man, you using that shit way too gratuitous, bro.
Right.
Too gratuitous.
And then I understand, like, a Dominic, like if David Ortiz was on here, right? And they just like, bro, David Ortiz saying that. I can see that because people may have thought you were black and may have called you that.
Right.
Joe, you out here bright as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You the same color. He the same color as the squares on his jacket.
Exactly.
Let me move this box out the way. This motherfucker the same color as these goddamn squares on his jacket. He's peach. When you get the box of 64 and you pull that peach crayon out, bro, it's him.
Yep, it's it. It's Fat Joe.
It's Fat Joe. So, like, I've always been looking at Joe like, bro, I don't want to put culture vulture on him. cultural appropriation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that, but bro, this was not a good look.
Nah.
And I'm looking at these comments, and ain't nobody giving them no love. I don't give a damn if you a collector. That's one pair my collection would be missing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Congratulations, you played
yourself. Yep.
Nah, son. Clown. And now you with this with this video, you are promoting. Shame on you. Keep getting caught up in the grift. Weak ass moves made by weak ass men. Someone tell Joe that this is the same dude who put out full page ads asking for the death penalty for the Central Park 5. He wanted black children dead, but you still running to get his shoes, clown. I wouldn't buy them. I wouldn't touch them. I wouldn't show them on my channel. Sam, I am.
Yep.
The shoes still suck. They look like H&M or Forever 21 kicks. Not supporting them, but giving them free advertisement. Make it make sense. That is how you say one thing but mean another. But you're showing out here. You're showing where your allegiance is when your actions speak louder than your voice. Won't give them your vote, but you'll give them your money. That makes sense. Had to cop the Insurrection 7s, huh?
Yep.
Another clown gift. And then here comes the Trump dudes like, yeah, Trump 2024. Boom.
There's always one. There's always. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We have one on our side.
Yes. He knows the culture. Trump called it. Yep. He knew they was going.
He knew. God damn it, he knew.
He knew they was going to buy him.
He sure is a smart son of a bitch, ain't he? He got one of the biggest rappers out there on his side. God damn it.
In the game. The biggest in the game.
Look at that beard, man. Penciled in and neat.
I will say I'm glad that he went with more of the curved approach, because it used to just be like a 90-degree angle, like straight up, over and down. And like there was
That's even more untrustworthy though. That's like New York undercover.
Oh, like I never trusted this motherfucker. Like when he was talking all that shit, he got caught up in the verses with Jada with the locks and Dipset, and thought he was on the level of Jada Kiss as an MC. Thought he was gonna just New York City was gonna come out and support him, and he did that verses against Ja Rule and got fucking washed. He realized where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
So now he knows his place. So I don't know why he keeps doing shit like this. Does he still? I'll check later. I think he probably took this shit down off his page. But motherfucker, the internet.
I hope so.
The internet don't forget.
Oh no.
Well, he could try to delete it off his page. Bro, this is here. This is forever. The internet is forever, B.
Yep.
The internet is forever. Or like the dude I was talking about in the pregame. Bro, I don't care what you do in life, bro. Your name will always be attached to that fucking email about them fucking waivers.
Fact.
So I'm just no matter what you do, this shit gonna come back, my boy. So here's wishing Joey Crack the best. Can't wait for the new album to drop. I ain't copping it. Well, I haven't copped the album in a while. I'm an
album collector.
You gonna collect his album? I collect albums. I don't know what he did. I'm the biggest in the game. Fucking clown. Fucking clown, bro.
That's how you know. That's how you know. He had to hype himself up to be like, I'm the biggest collector in the game.
Bro, your circle let you down, bro. Reevaluate your fucking circle, B. Reevaluate your circle. Because they said, they should have, you need a Mac Mittens, bro. What Dave Chappelle, you need a Mac Mittens in your crew to be like, hey, this shit ain't it.
This ain't it, my guy.
This ain't it. Bro. To have the shoes and be like, I don't support him. I'll never vote for him. But I'm going to use my platform and show everybody, all the millions of people I got following me, that I have his shoes. Bro, not to me, not to many people I know, but some people probably look up to you as a role model, bro. I'm pretty sure there's some kids out there looking up to you. You probably their favorite rapper. So first of all, bless their hearts, right?
God bless them.
Yes. Second, they see you with this shit. They be like, well, Fat Joe got him. I got to get him. Because he only gets the shit that's hot. Right?
Give it a year. He'll be rocking them shits on stage somewhere. Give it a year.
After this video, I'm pretty sure like somebody got in his ear, like, bro, it ain't looking too good for you in these streets, bro.
Nah, you gotta keep them. You can't give them away.
No, because now you looking like you going back on your shit.
Yep.
Thought you was the biggest in the game, bro.
Yep.
He probably gonna lie and say I flipped him for like 20,000. You know, he gonna lie and say he sold him to somebody, which he probably could. I mean, there's some.
Oh, somebody will rocks. Yeah,
somebody. Sean Hannity from Fox News, bro.
Oh yeah,
them shits to him. He'll give you his fucking Escalade and shit, bro.
Yep.
Anyway, let's not spend too much time on this dude. Let's stay in the patriotic realm, though. Over the weekend, let me change this. What's wrong, man? let me just throw this disclaimer out here. We here at DFPN and we do believe that children are our future. You know, we really do believe children are the future.
We do.
We wish every child out there the most bright, prosperous future. Chase your dreams. You could be whatever you want to be when you grow up.
Yep.
But at the same time, parents, make sure you set your kids up for success.
Please.
So you see the name at the bottom, Kinsley. Who the hell is Kinsley Murray? Mac, who is that? And I would say this. I'm sure you've seen the video of her by now. Black, would you like to lead into what's about to transpire?
Basically, parents, and what Mac is alluding to is you try to set your kids up for success, and you believe in them, you teach them to believe in themselves. That's fine and dandy. But goddamn it, if your kid ain't got it, your kid ain't got it. You got to be honest. Listen, being honest, like lying to other people, I get it. You're trying to make it. You're trying to get ahead in life. That's cool. Lying to other people, I get that shit. But lying to yourself is fucking disrespectful. And not only lying to yourself, you're lying to your kids.
Oh.
So if you put that baby out in the national realm, first and foremost, I want to go to everybody who has promoted this kid and say, fuck you for this, because you're wrong. You're wrong. She made it there by going through other avenues. And wherever those other avenues are, y'all don't need to be in show business no more. Y'all let this child get this whole way to a national realm, national television, and bomb this hard. Why? Why was this? We need to study this. Why was this allowed to happen? And with that being said, let's watch the clip.
Well, the comments, EJ's like, it's the Friday girl. Like, you're talking about Rebecca Black. She was trash as well. I think she knew it was kind of, she was doing it to me. Like, I don't think this young woman, this young lady, Kinsley Murray, who has done this rendition of the national anthem at different locations. Like, this isn't her first time singing it. She has done this before. The Indiana Pacers, before their game, hired her to sing the national anthem before they played. They saw her tapes. They knew what she did. They knew what her singing prowess was. Yet they still called her up.
Yes.
Called her family. Can your daughter sing for us? Absolutely, she can. And this is what we got. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kinsley Murray.
At stars, no perilous fight, or the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red
Y'all fucking lying.
What'd you say?
Y'all fucking lying. Everybody in that audience, yes, you're lying.
That was her parents. Wow, this is the first time. Turn it off. Bro, what the hell?
What
Bro,
the hell? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let her cook.
Nah, let her cook. She's got more.
Still there. Rose, bright star.
Woo.
Bro, but we can't take a knee. We could do we could do this to the national anthem.
I don't know how they stood through that.
I would have took a knee based on how she sings.
Yes.
We killing the anthem. Let me, out of respect. F's in the chat for the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, because she
like you know how bad this was? Like I was really watching this video. Like I didn't want to laugh because I thought in my brain, like, what if this kid was on the spectrum or some shit? And like they just gave her this opportunity. I don't want to laugh. So I was like, this is fucked up. Who did this kid like this? You know what I'm saying? Like they got this kid on the spectrum out here and they put her in the America dress and they just let her sing like this. And she's singing her heart out. She's trying. It's just bad.
Yes.
It's bad.
Famous for singing the anthem at games across the country, bro.
She does this at multiple places.
First of all, yes. This is the only time like somebody has posted it and it blew the fuck up. She's done this at other games.
Lord have mercy.
So I want to say shout out to the Shade Room, which you know they provide a lot of content for the show.
They do.
Whoever typed up this post is petty as fuck. Because they talk about TSR vocals. Woo! 8-year-old Kinsley Murray recently delivered a passionate performance of the national anthem at the Pacers game. Kinsley is famous for singing the national anthem at games all across the country. Passionate performance. So the comments are she is 8, and apparently nobody gave a fuck about that.
Nope.
Exactly. And there are kids that actually sing really good. She sounds bad in the story.
That's one way to put it.
Like, and she's trash.
Yeah. Like, imagine this kid at the Apollo.
The parents need to be put under the jail.
Yes.
Regardless of her age, we have to start telling these kids the truth.
Yes.
She sounded a mess. However, that
Terrible.
doesn't mean she still can't be supported with vocal lessons and more work. However, what I'm not going to do is lie.
Exactly. Stop lying to these children.
Yo, first of all, Indiana Pacers, y'all fucked up too. Y'all knew what this girl was capable of, and y'all brought her out here. Second, let me pause this shit because I muted while she's singing. I want you to look at the struggle the NBA players are going through to not laugh at this girl as she is fucking this shit the fuck up. Right? So she's sitting there singing, and these guys got to stand there and fucking just
head down. Just
sing the words and get you trying to do runs and shit. Like, look at my brother. Oh, you can't see this thing in the way. This motherfucker here with his hands over his face. Like this, like Lord Jesus Christ. For the love of all that is holy. I can't.
Hurry up.
I can't be caught on TV.
Oh Lord, she's holding the note. She's holding the note.
She thought she was holding. She was strangling the note.
Bro, I thought She had to push her esophagus out singing it.
No, look at this dude. His head, bro. The international sign of you trying to hold some shit back. You just look down at the ground. Shoulders bouncing. You trash out here, girl. Kinsley. Who? Kinsley, it ain't you. I ain't gonna say it's you.
It's not.
It's your goddamn parents.
Yep, because they believe in you.
Who's in your circle? You and Fat Joe need better circles. Kinsley, you and Fat Joe
They
have
lie.
in common. Your team is trash. Your team is trash out here.
Singing made my goddamn lights go off.
Perfect age for her to sit her down and tell her to pick a different hobby because there's
please,
no for her here.
Please.
There's 8-year-olds in church that singing just ain't her thing, and that's okay. She need to sit down. With the periods in between. She need to sit down.
Please.
I will say this. The churches I've grown up in, if they were singing like this, people would stop her.
Oh, no doubt. They'll come in the choir and get your ass.
Like when you get up there, be like, today we're gonna have singing, there's power in the blood, Kinsley. She get up there. There is power. They'd be like, what we not finna do today, what we not gonna do is play around with the Lord's name.
Let the church say amen.
Right? They gonna shut that shit down immediately.
Some of our voices don't go to God all the time, amen.
Bro, I thought Carl Lewis had the worst national.
Oh, no.
In the Rockets.
I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together.
I thought his shit was bad. And then there was like a couple where a police officer was trying to sing it and he didn't know the words and he was just making shit up.
Yep.
That was just all local shit. Oh, Fergie, I don't know. This is going to sound fucked up. Fergie, a grown-ass woman. She sing better than this girl. And I thought Fergie was trash. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But if I had to listen to two different versions of the national anthem,
give me Fergie.
Give me Fergie. Lord Jesus, man. This is
a teachable moment.
This is drunk people at karaoke.
Yeah.
She achieved that level already. And she had one sip of the liquor. She's fun at parties. I'm pretty sure she is. I'm pretty sure Fergie is her favorite singer, and she's trying to style her singing prowess after her favorite singer, Fergie, the American songbird herself. But I mean, she's doing a good job. Learn from the best, I guess.
You got to start somewhere.
Anyways,
I want to know who dressed her up like that and bought her out like that.
Oh, wearing the American flag, which is against the flag code?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, since we all about what not to do with the flag and so forth and so on. But I digress. It's time to talk about these brackets. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll let you know right off rip. I am very disappointed in you guys.
Not one of the best weeks for the Pitmasters.
Not at all. But it was to be expected, right? Because that's what they do.
I called it. I just want to say I called it.
That's what they do around here. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into it, ladies and gentlemen. This week's bracket update. Make sure I get the right video. Hey. We gave you one job, Pitmasters. We don't ask much of you. We don't ask a lot. We just ask y'all to just put some kind of thought into this. Like, we ain't ask you to fucking do any research on these shows or anything. Just try. Just try. Is all we ask you to do here. But apparently, just give it a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Every now and then.
Just for me, just for me. But anyways, we'll get right into it. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we got the bracket up here. We'll start over here on this side. And what started out fine between Adventure Time and Cow and Chicken, Adventure Time won. It was a wash, right? So I'm just like, things are going according to plan, right?
Yep.
Go down to Marvelous Adventures of Flapjack, Foster's Home. Foster Home wins. It's another wash, 95-5. So things are going according to plan. Now we get to this part. Let me bring this up so y'all can see. Because I want y'all to see where y'all are fucking up. So we're in this area here, right?
Yep.
Megas XLR. I know it was not a very popular show. It's one of them shows that people didn't really give a shot. Didn't really give it a chance to for the writers to really get in their bag with the full story of what it was about. But with that being said, I've seen Johnny Test, and it's not a good show. It is absolutely the most like when I say a show about nothing, I know people were complaining about Gumball, but towards the end of Gumball, you got to be stupid to be funny, for a purpose.
Right.
Gumball is
right.
There's some weird things that happen in Gumball, but it's funny. The shit that happens in Johnny Test is not funny. I'm just like, why is this show still the fuck on TV? But it won. 80% of the vote went to Johnny Test. So Johnny Test moves on. And at this point, I'm just like, one stupid show gets through. That's fine. But it's still early in the bracket, ladies and gentlemen. But so far from what we talked about, any complaints about the shows that have been picked so far, sir?
That one was a questionable one. I think I voted for Johnny Test simply because I didn't get enough of Megas XLR.
Right.
That's why. But I could see why it got that way. Right. So I'm not really mad at that one.
I've watched Megas XLR, but I've also watched Johnny Test. And even if I did not watch Megas XLR, based on what I've seen of Johnny Test, I'd be like, anything on this fucking thing is better than Johnny Test. That's just me. I'm hoping that Johnny Test meets his end at the Powerpuff Girls.
This is what I'm hoping.
That beat out Cowardly Dog, which I thought would have had a little bit more pull, but 72% of the group said Powerpuff Girls is more, and I agreed. I voted for Powerpuff Girls. Courage just wasn't my bag for whatever reason.
Courage was a little later on for me.
So Powerpuff Girls is moving on to go up against Johnny Test. This one obviously was a no-brainer. Young Justice moving on, 100% of the votes.
Yep. No
question. Wash Totally Spies. We Bear Bears beat out Generator Rex. And again, Generator Rex was along kind of like We Bear Bears, or not We Bear Bears, but Megalus XLR.
Yeah. This one was the one. Because I was like, this show was so underrated.
Yes, 100%. And I enjoy We Bear Bears. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I can watch it. I like the interaction with the characters and all that. I know the writers aren't taking it too seriously, but it's a good show for what it is. To me, I didn't think it was better than Generator Rex, but that's one of them shows where Cartoon Network was trying to throw them more mature, kind of themed. We got an arc planned for this story instead of a episodic kind of just a random ass show, which 75% of the group was like, We Bear Bears should move along. So it did. Then we have Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. and Craig of the Creek. Scooby-Doo moves on, 70% of the vote. And then, of course, another one that I knew was going to be I knew Star Wars Clone Wars was going to get this.
That's
one.
a powerhouse, bro.
Right. 75% of the votes, though. So some people were fucking with Codename Kids Next Door, and I get it. You know,
kind of surprised by that one. Me.
Number 5 is from Kids Next Door, is iconic, voiced by the queen herself, Cree Summer. But let me talk to you guys about this one. Samurai Jack and Johnny Bravo.
Was it close?
Hear me out. I get it. Johnny Bravo's iconic in a sense of, bro, we was getting away with so much random shit on TV. Like, my man was just straight sexually harassing and at times assaulting women on the street that weren't asking for the shit. Man, just, hey, mama, grab a broad and bring her in. And she just like uppercuts the dude or something like that, right? But then it's funny, like, look, the women are not helpless. They're beating them up. You know, he was just out here being a fucking
womanizer,
misogynistic womanizer, right?
Yep.
And kids was eating that shit up. But I don't want to get on a tangent about how great Samurai Jack is. But God damn it. Samurai Jack won, but 56-44. That's what we was doing out here. People was really out here.
I didn't look because I didn't want to be mad.
People was really out here making Samurai Jack work for it. Now I'm concerned. You know, now my antennas was up.
Yep.
You know,
2024. It's 2024, Mac.
You right. and like, I put in the comments like, bro, I'm at this point, like, I lost faith in like, this bracket is fucked up already. Like, I see what's happening. Foreshadowing is happening. I'm just like, shenanigans are afoot, as we like to say here. Teen Titans beat out Ben 10, 90% of the vote. So they move on. Again, that's another powerhouse that's moving on. Dexter's Lab beat out Ed, and Eddie, 88-12. As far as percentages, so good on that. I was big on Dexter's Lab. Regular Show beats Two Stupid Dogs, 56-44. I was sweating this one for a minute because, like, for about a day and a half, Two Stupid Dogs is when I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? I just be looking at the account like, bro, this is really happening right now. We have Ben 10 Alien Force and the Amazing World of Gumball.
This one was close too.
Amazing World of Gumball won 51-49. 51.
But that's what I was saying. That Ben 10 shit, bro. Like, it's
motherfuckers
it's
beyond
a sleeper.
It beyond that shit.
Yeah.
But you say that. I don't know if it's Alien Force and then these other ones don't fucking rock, but these other ones were not getting any kind of love. I think one of them got super washed, but we'll find out which one that is.
Yeah.
So next up, this one hurt me. Steven Universe and Teen Titans Go. Steven Universe.
That's the wrong. I'm almost guaranteeing people voted with Teen Titans Go because it's Teen Titans Go.
I can't. I'm not allowing. I'm not accepting that.
I'm almost guaranteeing it happened now.
It just saw Teen Titans was like, ooh, click.
Yep.
No. When you see the go at the end, you know which one it is. You know, because if you scroll down, you see like, oh, Teen Titans, like, oh shit, they already said Teen Titans on here. Nope. These motherfuckers like Teen Titans Go is my thing.
We're putting them both through. Yep.
Steven Universe, from start to finish, when you see the character arcs, the development, the backstory, how it all came together, and it's a bigger thing, bro. That's one of the best things Cartoon Network has ever done. But again, not everybody watched it, I guess. I don't know. And now we're stuck with this shit here. Now we're stuck with this shit. Teen Titans Go going up against Amazing World of Gumball. Now, and I've prepared myself for this, Black. Teen Titans Go is probably gonna make it to like the Final Four.
I'm almost
at least the Elite Eight.
Yeah,
because what I see happening,
it's gonna be Gumball.
Right. We had the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy up against Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, and Ben Billy and Maddie won 85% of the vote to 15%.
Washed.
Yep. And then, of course, Justice League Unlimited, the number 1 seed, beats out Clarence 82-18. So what I'm seeing is I'm preparing myself that people will vote Teen Titans Go past Gumball. And then it will meet Justice League Unlimited
and get washed
in this Elite 8.
Yep.
If Teen Titans Go makes it to the Final 4,
I think it's gonna get washed by Justice League. That's just me.
Bro, don't get you. You know what you need to do? You just need to keep your expectations low, my boy.
But my expectations are low because listen,
you're keeping them high for Justice League. And Teen Titans around Justice League.
But here's the trend of the group, though. Here's what the group does. They're gonna push some shit like Teen Titans Go past the Amazing World of Gumball, which we know should be in a firefight with Justice League Unlimited. They're gonna kill that shit, right? And then it's gonna get washed by Justice League Unlimited. This is what's gonna happen. It's par for course, man. Par for course,
bro. 2 weeks from now, when we're talking about Teen Titans going to Final 4, you're gonna be hurt, man.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, watch. It's gonna be some silly shit, like 56-45, right?
Justice League.
Yep, 56-44. It's gonna be Teen Titans is gonna beat Amazing World of Gumball.
For you,
56-44. And
what's
then
an acceptable disparity between the percentage? What gap would you be like? All right, the group hasn't lost it.
If it loses to Gumball.
If Teen Titans beats or loses the Gumball?
Yep.
No, I'm saying so like Teen Titans beats Gumball, right?
Right.
Because I'm giving the group that silly card.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Justice League beats Grim Adventures. Right?
Yep.
So now you have Justice League Unlimited. This is predicting next week, right? Next Friday, hopefully this is what it's saying. Hopefully it says Justice League against Gumball, but I'm giving Teen Titans just a silly card because it should not beat Justice League. So if Justice League beats Teen Titans next week and it's 60-40, are you cool with that? You'd be like, that's an acceptable amount.
It has to be, yeah. I'd be cool with that.
60-40, you're cool with that.
Yeah.
If we talking like,
because that means they actually rocked with it.
Right. So like a 55-45, you'd be like, yo, what the fuck's happening here?
Right.
Okay. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna fuck with you. And they're gonna put Teen Titans in the final.
I don't think it's gonna happen that way. Here's what I think is gonna happen. Teen Titans Go is gonna beat Amazing World of Gumball. And then it's gonna get destroyed 85-15 by Justice League Unlimited.
85?
Yes, it's gonna get washed.
Bro, you've been in this group since day one.
I know.
You can't go in. What did you wait?
It's gonna get washed.
What did you think at what? So the Nickelodeon thing when it was Avatar versus all that, what did you think it was going to be?
I did not see that happening. I did not see that happening. That one was an anomaly.
Exactly. When that happened, I'm just like, oh, y'all don't give a fuck.
That was an anomaly. I was like, what?
Y'all are just all about chaos out here. You know what I'm saying? V for Vendetta out
You're
here.
all agents of chaos. You're right. You're right.
Agents of mayhem in this group, bro. You gotta come into each week like
I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
The worst outcome is going to happen because
you're right.
So,
you're right.
So that's our matchup. Sweet 16 is in full effect. I'll drop the bracket, and then of course the polls will drop Wednesday since Facebook has capped the duration of polls for 2 days. So everybody stay tuned for that, and we will transition over to final shots and thoughts. So we can wrap up episode 132. Stay with us.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
All right, man. Parting shots for the group. What you got?
Shout out to the Queens. We had our Fallen Star Friday today. We're on episode 4. Very good episode. For everybody who, if you haven't tapped into this one, please tap into it. It's a very good story that is starting to ramp up. And you're gonna want to tune in because it's starting to get way better. That episode was like the lead in to a whole bunch of new and exciting stuff. So please go listen to that episode and listen to the whole series because it's an excellent story that's being told. Shout out to Jen and EJ and Tay for making that happen. But yeah, Fallen Star it's an actually good story. It's a fun play, and I think you guys would absolutely love it. So tap into that. Shout out to them. No gimmicks. We are going to go live in the morning to give the AEW Revolution predictions. Sting's last match is on Sunday, so make sure you guys tap into No Gimmicks as well. We got a good amount of stuff coming, so just stay locked in. Shout out to everybody that's joined to the No Gimmicks group, but thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight on the first Friday. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. We had a few visitors on Instagram for this. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for tapping in. We'll try to make this a stop for our first Fridays. So thank you guys for rocking with us tonight. Thank you for everybody else on all the other platforms for all your comments and staying engaged. Very fun show tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
Damn, I got nothing. Legit don't have anything. Shout out to those that tapped in for the pregame. Tried to do a little bit of Patreon love before we went live for the masses, but I guess before we go, NBC Universal, man, fuck y'all.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked us up.
Y'all fucked us up. But we had a groove going.
We did. We did.
God damn. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. First Friday. If you're not yet sold on it yet, subscribing to the Patreon. We'll be back first Friday of April. If you want to get in on the quarterly giveaway for patrons only, that'll be how you get in on it, $100. And I believe that's it. Trying to think. Yeah, that's all I got, man. So without further ado, thanks for tuning in. Episode 132 of the Smoke Pit. I'm the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Made us Kelvin K. Lee. Thank you guys for tapping in tonight. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night. Come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week. Come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions. I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac. Welcome to the Smoke Pit.